Hey everybody, this is Jim Grisanzio. We're back here in Taiwan, in Taipei, and I'm here with Shin Tanimoto. Now Shin is a Java champion and a Groundbreaker ambassador and a friend. I've known Shin for a couple of years now. Shin is from Tokyo. Shin, welcome.
Yeah, thank you.
The first thing I got to ask you though is we flew from Japan together, actually not together, separately yesterday. It took me all day to get here because of a typhoon. I flew from Narita. But you were telling me earlier that your flight wasn't delayed, right?
No. I used Haneda Airport, so my flight wasn't delayed at all.
Yeah. So Haneda is closer to Tokyo. Narita is further up north, and I sat in the airport. Actually, I sat in the plane for like 3 hours in the plane at the gate, waiting to take off. So anyway, Shin, we are here for the Groundbreakers Tour. This is the Asia Pacific Tour. This is the last stop on the tour. And a little bit earlier upstairs, you gave a presentation. Yep. So I just wanted to start off with, what did you talk about? You something about, I don't know, I can't remember the name, but what would you talk about?
I talked about reactive programming.
Reactive programming, okay. Okay, so for someone like me who doesn't know anything about reactive programming, I know a little programming, but not reactive programming. So what is reactive programming?
Reactive programming is like the asynchronous, non-blocking operations of the programming model. And in the classic type programming model, when we handle the massive user accesses, we need more resources like CPUs or memories or threads. But in the reactive programming, we can use those resources effectively. So we need less memory or less thread to handle the massive user accesses. So it is useful in the IoT or machine learning things. But okay. But today I don't talk about the business side or the purpose of the reactive programming. I just today talked about the programming or source code of reactive programming. It's totally different from the classic type. So I focused on the new programming codes.
Yeah, I noticed it was a technical talk. All these talks are very, very technical, but you were showing code and doing demos and things. So, okay, so is this something, this reactive programming, this topic, is this something that you talk about frequently?
Yeah, I talked about the reactive programming at the same time, and my favorite technique is the monitoring. Actually, I presented about monitoring and webflux or reactive programming in the Oracle Code 1 last month.
That's right. Yeah, that's right. Oh, it was last month. It was only last month. It was just in September. Yeah. So much has happened since September, but I did see you there as well. Actually, we had dinner one night. Okay, so you're a Java champion and you're a Groundbreaker ambassador. And a jug leader. All right. Japanese jug leader. That's right. So what's it like to, you do a lot of speaking. And you were saying that you're speaking more now internationally. You've been to Taiwan a few times, actually. And you're a jug leader in Yokohama or up in Tokyo or Tokyo?
Japan.
So what's it like to be, plus you have a job. Where do you work?
I'm working for two Japanese startup companies. One is Aquacrest and one is Everforce. Both of them are small startup companies, so it's not familiar even in Japan. But yeah, I love to work for them.
So my point is you're working, you're doing traveling, you're helping to organize community events. It seems like you've been pretty busy, especially recently.
Kind of. But my companies understand my work, and I can do the remote work. Is it English? Yeah, I can do the remote work. So even in Taipei, I can work for my company.
Oh, good.
Yeah. So it's easy to travel to all over the world or all over Japan and giving presentation and works at the same time.
So what's next for you after Taipei? Are you going to be here for a few days or do you leave right away?
Sorry.
So what's next for you after Taipei?
Next
Like your next trip, or how long are you going to be here?
Yeah. Of course, I will go back to Japan tomorrow, but I will come back to Taipei on the next April because there is a baby metal concert.
So this is a personal trip then.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's actually the best kind. So, all right. Well, Shin, thank you very much for your time. Appreciate it. And we'll be back here for some more interviews. Talk to you guys soon. Bye-bye.